Joanne and Esther are at the supermarket.
Do you have the shopping list, Esther?
Yes. We have a lot of things to buy.
What's the first thing?
The first thing is toilet paper. Here it is.
We need some jam, too. I like to eat toast and jam for breakfast.
The next thing is cheese. The cheese is over there.
I already have it. What else do we need?
We need a big bottle of water and some onions.
Here's the water. I can carry it. Where are the onions?
The vegetable section is over here. I can get the onions.
I also want a bar of chocolate.
It's not on the list, but I want some chocolate too. Get 2 bars.
Okay, let's pay now.
Hi, and welcome back. I'm Jeff. I'm here today with Rachel to discuss the dialogue portion of this unit.
Hi, everybody. So today's dialogue is about shopping for groceries in the supermarket. Now, this is something most people need to do every week. Where do you shop for your groceries, Jeff?
Well, supermarkets are large, and I don't live near one. So for most small things, I go to a convenience store. They're not so big, and well, there are a lot of them near my home. Yes, there are convenience stores on almost every street near me. How about you, Rachel?
I'm the same. I will only go to a supermarket if I need to buy a lot of things. Otherwise, it's a big waste of time. But do you know which is cheaper, Jeff?
Well, usually supermarkets are cheaper than convenience stores. Supermarkets, these companies that own the supermarkets, that is, buy large amounts of food from farmers and factories so they can get good or lower prices. Convenience stores can charge a little extra because they provide a quicker way to buy things.
That's true. Also, supermarkets are so large that they often have items that are hard to find in other stores. Something hard to find that I really love is cheese. Cheese is a type of food made from milk that is usually yellow or white. Here's an example. This cheese is delicious. I can never find good cheese in convenience stores, so I always buy them at the supermarket.
I have the same problem with jam. Jam is a sweet, soft food made from fruit. For example, I like to put jam in all my sandwiches. I like to eat mango jam, but not many other people do. I'm kind of alone in my love for mango jam. And get this, I can only find it in one supermarket in the city. It's very hard to come by. Oh, boy, I love mango jam, though.
Oh, yes, I love jam, too. I love to put it on my toast. So toast here is what we call bread that has been heated until it is golden and crispy. For example, I usually eat toast for breakfast. In the dialogue, Joanne also likes to eat jam on toast.
Yes, jam and toast is the perfect way to start the day, especially if the jam you're using is mango jam. Oh.
So how much do you usually buy when you go grocery shopping? See, I usually buy a lot when I head to the supermarket. But I only buy a little when I go to convenience stores. That way, I can save a lot of money.
I've got to admit something. Sometimes I'm a real buffoon when I go shopping. You see, sometimes I buy more than I can carry. Now, here we've got this verb carry. To carry something is to pick it up and to hold it. This could be either in your hands or inside something like a basket. I might ask you to please carry the milk into the kitchen. There you go. Now, many times when I'm shopping, my bag gets too heavy and I have to put some things back. It's not fun when that happens. It's a bad habit of mine.
Well, for an easy way to stop that, you should make a shopping list. Now, a list is a group of items written together. For example, I make lists so that I remember what to take to the office. We use words like first, next, and last to describe the order of the things on our list. You could make a list and try to see if there are too many items on it.
That's a good idea. Then I can plan and make sure I don't buy too much.
But it's much easier said than done. As soon as I walk into the candy section, I fill my basket with so much chocolate. A section here is a small part of something bigger. For example, this section of the store has bread and cakes. I don't plan to buy so much or write it on my list, but there's just so much good candy to buy.
Okay, let's take a look at our dialogue. In the dialogue, Joanne and Esther find onions in the vegetable section of the supermarket. And yes, when a supermarket has sections, it is much easier to find things. Let's say you love chocolate like Rachel does. You can always look in the chocolate, candy, or snack sections. And speaking of lists, if you love chocolate like Rachel does, you can add chocolate to your shopping list.
Now, there is no list long enough for all that candy. I'm not the only one who thinks so. In the dialogue, Esther also gets some chocolate, even though it's not on the list.
I'm starting to think that maybe your weekly grocery shopping costs a lot of money.
Oh, it's true. When I go to pay, I'm always a little surprised, and not in a good way. So pay means to use money to buy goods and services. For example, I need to pay $4 for those donuts. Last week, my grocery shopping came to over $100. It really is way too much, I know.
Maybe you should replace the chocolate with something else. Now here the word else refers to something different from what you already planned. For example, there is no more juice in the shop. I guess I have to buy something else. Perhaps you could replace the chocolate with some vegetables. That would be a very healthy substitution.
But, Jeff, vegetables aren't tasty. I also don't really like to cook.
Well then, I'm afraid I can't help you. And I hope you have a good toothbrush. Eating all that candy, it will definitely lead to cavities. Anyways, in the next portion of our lesson, we will be talking about our reading passage. So we'll see you then.
Yes, we'll see you later.